Smitty sure to... Snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's White in at the one spot. Sinks it from distance.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
And here's Brown for three. He buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Adam. Attacking.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Brown against Bane. On the take. Out to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Tatum can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Morant. Launches a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
White with it. He's picked up by Bane. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Tatum. Going inside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Tatum against Brooks. It's Brown on the wing. Over Bane. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the wing on the left. Morant, the pass to Adams. Left side, Morant. Second chance shot. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Horford outside. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Good work defensively by Brooks. And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's Morant outside. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. White with the steal. On the wing, Tatum. Hounded by Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
For the finish, and Horford powers it home.
I love seeing Big Al get up the floor that way. Sets a great example there for his teammates.
Adams a screen. Bain, the pass to Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Bain finds Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks against Tatum. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
It's both from the stripe. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Bain. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Good scoring in this one. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Shot clock at 2. There's Tatum with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bain. The 3 is up. Outside for Brooks. And here's Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Williams defending. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. 4-3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Morant with it. Out to the right wing. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. The drive by Morant. Out to the right wing. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brown against Bain. Now Tatum. Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Morant. Shoots over Brown. Morant finds Adams. Outside for Morant. Adams a screen. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. Back to Bain. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
There's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Conchar can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Jones against Smart. Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Kennard.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Smart against Jones. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. A minute 31 left in the second period.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Back to Kennard. There's a screen. Here's Tillman. Here's Conchar, pounded by Tatum. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Up and over Kennard. Kennard with the rebound. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 10-2 run here. 36 seconds left in the first half. Back to Conchar. Kennard outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Takes the 3. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Timeout call. Memphis. Here's Jones. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Grizzlies. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
They've got John Conchar, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Clark with a screen on Smart to the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Boston shooting only 40% from the floor in this game.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Here's Smart. Clark grabs the board. And here's Memphis now. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Conchar. Off the mark there with a 3. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Now here's Smart, just 5 to shoot. To the right side, and here's Griffin outside. Good D by Clark. And the Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Conchar. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first. Muscala, he's checked in for Boston.
John Conchar.
And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now here's Muscala. Back to Brogdon. Down low. Outside for Gallinari. And stolen by Clark. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Hauser. And the finish on the break with the slam.
An opportunistic swipe from Brogdon. He saw an opening and turned it into a successful fast break.
Jones against Smart. Jones, the pass to Clark. Outside Jones. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Hauser. Back to Smart. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And here's Morant outside. Drops in the 3. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Smart for 3. To the inside. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bane into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep, Morant. Out left to the wing. Jackson with a screen on Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's deflected. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Here's the 3. And it's Morant missing. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Brogdon with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Gallinari. Smart outside. From downtown. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant, pass to Bane. There's the 3. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Muscala. Outside for Brogdon to win the drought. Again, the miss by the Celtics. He got it up. No luck on that one. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Connects from downtown.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Morant against Brown. Jackson outside. Outside Bane. And the layup is good.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
The Celtics shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Brown from the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Inside, here's Smart. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks, driving to the basket.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dillon Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And here's White. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3 from Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Adams with a screen on White. The 3 from Bane. The shot comes out. And Boston going the other way now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. With the drive. Good work defensively by White. Boston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Tatum, 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Brooks with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Bane. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. White with it. Checked by Brooks. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Brown against Morant. To the inside. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
White can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Brooks. Misses off the right iron. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Jackson finds Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches it. Good, and the setup by Morant.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Now here's Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
The Celtics on offense. Down by 15. Tatum passes to Williams. Brown with it. From behind the arc. Offensive board. The kick out to Griffin. Another shot. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Here's Morant, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Great, we could see a track meet tonight.
2 of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And here's Morant. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns, Morant finds Adams. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Gobert. Here's Conley. And again, it's Minnesota.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the inside. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns dishes to Gobert. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Outside, Towns. Here's McDaniels. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Morant with a wide-open look. He nails it, and we're tied up. Morant's got 11 points.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant.
Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got his second bucket.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Feeds it to Adams. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it straight in.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Conley scanning the floor. Towns finds McDaniel. Second chance shot, and he makes that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The free throw drops for McDaniels. The Grizzlies trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Morant with the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Morant with the bucket.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Austin Rivers. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Now, here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Jackson hits both of them. So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 5-point game. Edwards against Brooks. Here's McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Towns. Back to McDaniel. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Prince has checked in for Towns. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 5. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now Morant. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Kick out to Adams. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And it's Morant missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Memphis, they have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Gobert finds McDaniels. Gobert the screen. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Adams with it. Now defended by Gobert. Brooks with no one around. Got a piece of it. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. They get it again. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 now.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Edwards against Spain. There's the pass to Brooks. And he slams it one-handed.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Minnesota also with the sub. Noel's checked in. Outside, Jones. To the right side. And stolen by Prince. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The free throw drops from McDaniels. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. And McDaniels drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
For Minnesota, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Jones, the pass to Clark. To halt the run. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got his first basket.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Passes it to Towns. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. The dish to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, nice movement from Towns there. Excellent teamwork, and Towns was the catalyst.
Jones looking for an opening. They double him with Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Jones drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Gobert the pass to Noel. Gobert the screen. It's stolen. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the score, the Grizzlies 32, the Timberwolves 40.
just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Taurean Prince, and it's Rivers, and it's Noel in at the shooting guard.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Jones, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Prince outside. Down low. Towns against Kennard. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the rejection by Clark. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Crafty move, and the layup is up and in. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Jones against Rivers. Pass to Conchal. There's the three. Carries it from three-point range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Noel passes to Prince, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Morant against Conley. Jackson a screen on Conley. And that one's good, Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Prince misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Minnesota leading by 7. Towns wide open. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's tipped. Prince with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Prince wide open. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Conley dishes to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Screen by Adams. The three from Morant. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And here's Conley outside. Goes back up. Pass to Noel. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Noel's got 5 points so far.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. And not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now here's Towns. He's got 7. McDaniels kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Morant with it. McDaniels defending. And there's the pass to Bain. To the middle. Towns with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The open shot by Conley, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Adams finds Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Morant against Conley. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant against Conley. It's up a 3. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Towns with it. Now defended by Bain. Towns, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bain passes to Morant. To tie it up. Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Morant. Morant, foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Prince is checked in for time.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
It's picked off. Bain kicks to Adams. Bain looking around to take the lead. Back to Adams. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. Now here's Prince. Over in the corner, Conley. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant left side. Oh, and they take the lead. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Out to the right wing. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And Morant throws it down.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see the way he put the ball in his hands in those situations.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Morant. Count it.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. That's a big whistle.
Morant with it to the inside. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the defensive effort. Passes to McDaniels. It's Prince on the wing. Back to McDaniel. It's Prince on the wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels finds Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Stolen by Brooks. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards can't hit.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Boston on offense. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Edwards. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Towns. And Towns slams it home.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Outside, Brown fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
It's Edwards with a drive. Williams grabs the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Smart with a bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And he lays it up and in.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Tatum with it. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Oh, got a piece of it. Tatum with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 3-pointer. Here's Gobert. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And here's Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And they're on the run. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Williams has got 6 points.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Tatum. 1:03 left in the opening quarter.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane. Because once he's in there, you're done.
Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Brogdon. It's Williams, high post. Tatum against Towns. Shot clock at 5. Tatum can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Williams defending. Gobert with a screen on Brown. McDaniels finds Gobert. offensive rebound. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? There's Tatum with the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Edwards. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Brogdon finds Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. The 3. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
First free throw is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rivers is checked in. Brown with a screen. Tatum drives in. The kick out to Williams. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Smart outside. Brown passes to Smart. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Pass to Prince. McDaniels, a screen on Tatum. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:28 left in the second period.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Pure from three-point range. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Six to shoot. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kicks it out to Smart. Oh, good D by Edwards.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Brogdon. Edwards finds Gobert over Williams. Gobert, that's good. Gobert's got 10 points.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Back to Brown. The 3-ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that. That is powerful.
Oh, yes. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside White. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
To the middle. Outside for Gallinari. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Soft touch off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Tries again. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Horford outside, fires the three. Prince grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Gobert. Gobert is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
Horford against Gobert. Now here's White. Back to Horford. Puts up a three. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Outside White. Pass to Hauser. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Hauser. White with it. Here's Pritchard. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
He goes up, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Pritchard. The kick out to White. Oh, they need this! Knocks it down from distance. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Towns. Rebound Boston. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark for Minnesota. They've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And here's Gallinari. Here's Hauser. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. White for 3. From deep, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Left side, Edwards. And stolen by Brown. And Gobert with a block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 15 points as this quarter And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Austin Rivers out there with Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Picked by Gobert. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Down low. Outside for Brogdon. And here's Smart. Tatum with it. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Here's Smart. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Williams on the wing, defended by Gobert. Williams passes to Brogdon, to the paint. Here's Tatum. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Prince. Towns on a screen. From deep three-point range. Prince can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Tatum drives in. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And there's the drive. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
We talked about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And that one's good.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
On the drive, Smart. And he makes it on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Tatum, a screen on McDaniels. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Brogdon. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Now here's Tatum. From outside the arc. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And that one's good from Conley.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum passes to Smart. From deep. Tatum can't hit. Outside McDaniels. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Clowns with mad style.
Make an entrance on the road. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spot.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Tatum against Brooks. Brogdon the pass to Smart. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and in going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
Brown outside. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Smart. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. A 3 ball. That one, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bain finds Brooks. Back to Bain. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Jackson with a sensational play.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
The deep 3 from Tatum. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Smart against Morant. Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Tatum. Passes it to Williams. Smart deciding where to go with it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Grizzlies have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Brooks kicks to Morant. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Morant against Smart. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Outside for Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities, that they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
There's the triple. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shoots the 3. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Stolen by Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Knocks it loose. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low. Jackson kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Tatum fouls Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, goodness.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, Bane. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Brooks finds Bane. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Over Jackson. That doesn't go either for Brown.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Adams with the screen on Brogdon. Brooks the best to Adams. Brooks against Tatum. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Adams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. Adams drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Well, you love the explosion up court. Malcolm Brogdon working hard to make sure they convert.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Steps back to the middle. Kennard's shot is off. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now Morant, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The offensive rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the paint. It's tipped. Now the pass to Aldama. And stolen by Williams. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Smart. Conchar pulls it in. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Over to the left wing. Here's Kennard. For the 3. They get it back.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Jones. Here's Clark. Shoots over Brown. No good from Clark. Here's Smart. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And
with the score, the Celtics 13, the Grizzlies 25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Luke Kennard out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. Here's Kennard. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Conchar. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum drives in. Good. Tatum's got 11.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Memphis shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Outside Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Passes it to Kennard. To the inside, Clark. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tatum kicks to Brown. The three. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. Jones the pass to Concho. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Aldama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And here's Morant. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
The Grizzlies have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 10. Smart puts the pick in for Tatum. Outside, Smart. Williams in the post. Adams on him. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brogdon, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Bane, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Brown. Brogdon right side. Shot clock at 6. Smart on the wing. That 3 off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brooks kicks to Bane. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Baines got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jackson finds Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Boston again missing. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 11. Payne for 3. Adams dishes to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 5.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Bane passes to Jackson. Misses in close. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 8. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Morant finds Bane. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
There's Brown with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Now here's Tatum. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Bane against Brogdon. Bane kicks to Morant. Takes a 3. And Boston with the rebound. On the wing, Brown. Back to Tatum. Tries again. Brown outside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Brooks. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Here's Smart. And another miss by Boston. Memphis leading by 14. Payne for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's Smart. And the 3 off target. Stolen by Smart. Feeds to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 18. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. For 3, Brogdon. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne for 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
.144 left in the game. Outside, Smart. Brogdon outside. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
4 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 17-4 run. Spins. Three-pointer. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Now Tatum. From deep three-point range, and Bane pulls it down. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot off the mark. Tatum with it from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And check it out, the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant finds Brooks. Now here's Adams. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Bane. The drive by Brooks. Here's Morant. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Now here's Towns. Shoots over Jackson. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels, a screen on Jackson. Towns can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Morant's got 6 points.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Morant against McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And some solid defense from Towns. Edwards against Morant. McDaniels from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bane to the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Conley against Brooks. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Takes a 3. Up top, Bane. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Left side, Conley. McDaniels against Bane. McDaniels inside. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Adams finds Morant. Adams a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Payne, the pass to Adams.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert's impact on contesting shots just as important.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Payne. The 3. Brooks, the pass to Payne. To the inside. Here's Adams. Oh, sweet move. McDaniels with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. From deep, Morant. Towns with a rebound. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Rivers. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Brooks outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Prince can't hit. Memphis trailing here. And it's Morant off the drive. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous? Wow! Crazy good!
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Edwards against Payne. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Adams. Edwards against Brooks. Back to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Rivers. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Once you get Austin out in space, his quickness and fluidity really shines.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. From the arc. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Aldama, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Oh, deflected. For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The kick out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Clark. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Here's Rivers. And 1:01 left in the first half of this one. Jacks up a 3. Here's Gobert. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Kennard with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Clark with the screen. Here's Jones, launches a 3. Here's Aldama, kicks it out to Clark. Outside Jones. Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark. Shot clock at 3. Here's Aldama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Rivers, defended by Jones. Back to Rivers from outside the arc. They get it back. Can't get it to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, they've got John Conchar. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Nice shot by Kennard.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
From deep. The shot by Towns, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Kennard outside. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Jones. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Noel. The kick out to Conley. Here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Clark with a block. And they recover it. 3 on the clock. Back to Prince. There's the 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Clark with a screen on Conley. Jones from outside. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Jackson the screen. Over to the left wing. Adams the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Conley passes to Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. He's all alone. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
On the wing, Noel tries to snap the cold streak. Misses off the left iron. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 from Bane. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Spins. Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. On the wing, Noel. Brooks defending. Left side, Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Noel, guarded by Bane. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley against Morant. Here's Noel. They get it back. McDaniels. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. McDaniels got his second bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Jackson. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
This is something Jackson's worked on. His jump shot inside the arc.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Bane. He's covered closely. Adams finds Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's all from 3-point range. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Towns. Conley with the ball. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Here's Edwards. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
McDaniels against Morant. There's the steal. Oh, stolen by Morant. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? He came into the NBA ready to prove himself. He just keeps getting better.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Edwards against Brooks. Here's Towns. Pass to Alexander Walker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. McDaniels against Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Knocked loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Morant finds Bain. Brooks outside. Jackson right side. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good for Brooks.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Outside Bain takes the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Edwards. No good. Good work defensively by Brooks. The 3 from Bain. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. And stolen by Edwards.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
On the wing, Bain puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Brooks from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The three. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. From deep. He can't hit that time. Tipped away. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly...
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in the point guard. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
And stolen by Tatum. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Now here's Smart. Brogdon outside. Pass to Tatum. They get a hand on it. Left side, Brown. And Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Minnesota. Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up. Pass to Tatum. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gobert knocks it away.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And there's the bucket from Tatum. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Outside, Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. From deep 3-point range, Tatum on the wing. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now here's Towns. Conley, the pass to Towns. Hits it from 3-point range.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Brown outside. Crosses over and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And it's good, 2 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown finds Williams. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And stolen by Williams. Brown Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Conley. What a terrific move that was.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Brogdon a screen on Towns. The kick out to Tatum. 24 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brogdon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, Brogdon's length and instincts a problem for some guys when he's on defense. He's quite shrewd at coming up with steals.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And here's Tatum for 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Smart. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Celtics leading by 11.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now here's Brown. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And so it's Minnesota with it. Back to Rivers. The pass to Edwards. Stolen by Smart. All alone. And slam dunked by Smart.
Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
Brown with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards passes to Rivers. And stolen by Tatum. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Rivers. The tray. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 13. From deep three-point range, Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Was maybe a step out of his range.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great and falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And another miss by Boston. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Now, here's Brogdon. And stolen by Prince. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to Rivers. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Smart. Edwards. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Brogdon against Edwards. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Edwards drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Edwards drops them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Williams. Puts the move on, and it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Kept alive by Boston. He shoots again. Williams gets the bucket. He has 7.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 16 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Goes.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. The 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. No good on the free throw.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
24, the Celtics, 38.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Left side, Horford. Trying to find Gallinari. Gets it to him. And Gallinari throws it down.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
From deep. Prince misses. Celtics leading by 16.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gallinari on the wing. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gallinari with a screen for White. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 5 now.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Knocked loose. Stolen by Rivers. It's Prince on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Edwards. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 17.
2 minutes.
And Gallinari kicks to White. It's good from long range. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
And that one's good. Towns.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Edwards inside. Gobert finds Prince. Lets it go with a 3. Rivers, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And here's Gallinari outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Rivers. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
That's tipped. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, White. Over Rivers. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. White's got 8 points. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. They get the rebound. Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Driving inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. For three, Edwards. The shot off that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Rivers, and it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Smart finds Tatum. Brogdon outside. 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Edwards against Smart. Prince outside. The feed to Gobert. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Edwards with it. Ogden picks him up. Edwards. That's good.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Tatum. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And really deep three that time. Tatum's got 19 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Celtics leading by 16. Tatum on the wing. Edwards against Brogdon. Towns with the steal. It's Rivers on the wing. For three, Edwards drills it from outside. Edwards got 12 points in just the second hit.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards dishes to Rivers. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ogden left side. This one for three. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota now the other way. Launches it. Here's Gobert. Good D by Williams. Celtics leading by 13. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Prince.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. But he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Right side Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Brown outside. From the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Celtics.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Tatum no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Williams. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Edwards fires from way outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Towns in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Tatum. From deep.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.